I was in the app answering some questions with the one-on-one support and had a woman come in. I think her message was on a Wednesday. And she's telling me that I had previously chatted with her about my inclination that her posterior pelvic floor was overactive. She had been experiencing some leaking during a run, and she hadn't had time to actually implement the down training. So that's the relaxation, the lengthening component of her pelvic floor, which is how I told her we were going to kind of combat this. And so she was coming back on to tell on herself and then also say, is there anything else that I can do? I went to get back to her today and a second message had come in from her. It came in 3 days later. And all it said was, I want to let you know that I did 3 down training circuits from Studio Bloom, went on a run, and for the first time did not have leakage. And I just thought that that was such an incredible win. One, because we can see the power in down training the pelvic floor and practicing lengthening, implementing it into the workouts that we're doing. She never had to stop running because that's not the goal. Anyone who's telling you to stop moving your body the way that you love to move your body to heal a pelvic floor injury, we need to be seeing practitioners that are a little more innovative than that at this point. But we didn't have to get her to stop running. All we had to do was have her add in this down training component. And that quickly, after 3 sessions, she already went on a run without leakage. So I, of course, told her we need to still implement, because I think sometimes women will experience that and they're like, oh, that's all I have to do. And, you know, unfortunately, when healing and addressing dysfunction in the pelvic floor, it can be a longer journey for some, but it doesn't mean that it has to stop the way that you're moving your body. So you can still train yourself, you can still push yourself, you can still build the strength and the cardiovascular health that you're trying to build. And we just implement certain components of pelvic floor, whether that's strengthening or down training, to kind of combat what is going on in the body. But I just thought that was such a cool story because it happened so quickly. And I don't think that most women experience things happening that quickly because they tend to believe that, well, there's no instant gratification in down training my pelvic floor. I'll just put that off. But there's a lot of power in it. You know, we offer one-on-one coaching support to all of our Bloom members. It's my attempt at reframing what women deserve and trying to shift the current model around physical therapy and exercise and movement, and just ultimately reminding women that they deserve more. We want to call out other fitness apps even to say, why aren't you doing the same thing? Why aren't you offering these members who are spending so much time in your app, paying money to access your content? Why aren't you giving them a deep level of support so that they don't have to be, you know, scheduling all of these other appointments throughout their day just to try to get this whole body care that they deserve?
As a mom, your time is precious. Every moment counts, both big and small. But despite every obstacle you face, you can still thrive. The Bloom Method promises to meet you wherever you are in your motherhood journey.